football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The RPO caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Nicholson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
So UL Monroe's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Warhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Touchdown, Warhawks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A completion makes it 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Who makes the grab? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Warhawks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this will be fair caught at the 15. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 10, on to punt it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. UL Monroe offense back out there now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 at the 47. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throw to the running back in the flat. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Running out of time in the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curl.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And there's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
First down. We're going to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Pump over the middle. It's Sanders. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try the ground game here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Warhawks will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. There's a 1st and 10 play. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Ball handed off. Oh, look at the quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st down and 10 now. They're going to run it here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw. The catch is made. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Davis. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Okay, ready?
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Warhawks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Try and muscle for the first down. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got a crease here. Look out. You finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Quarterback will throw it on the run-pass option. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Breaks an open space. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it, over the years since you and I have been doing college football, or way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick catch over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw.
The pass rush gets home.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. He'll hand it off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
We'll see what he can do with the return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. The big fullback's got it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The Warhawks will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick? Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. They bring him down after a short gain there.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grinding away on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pushing by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Warhawks have 1st and 10 here. They mix it up with a run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
And now the run off the left tackle. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Warhawks will bring their punt team on the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. 2nd down now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. The running play called on 4th down. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.